Hello, everyone. I'm just a man, and I'm here to give you a message that someone requested I disseminate to all of you. So, basically, my message is I think we have a big problem with how people um, react to certain types of scenarios, in particular, to getting arrested or to being investigated, whether it's a traffic stop or an inquiry or whatever. Whether they fit the description, doesn't matter. So I think our general populace is up in arms about the wrong types of things. And I'm not saying I support any injustices or wrongdoings, because I don't. I'm not trying to protect that, not advocating for that at all. What I am advocating for is education reform, or at least the implementation of a new type of course or a new type of um, information sharing and advice, you know, to our school system. I think our education system is flawed in the absence of education on how to interact with police, on what police policy and procedure is like, on police intention, on uh, the mission that our law enforcement carries out so that we don't have these problems in the future, so that we can have less people doing dumb shit and breaking laws that they didn't know existed. Let's educate people on those laws. Let's educate people on how police react when people break these laws in certain ways so that our general populace can avoid making dumbass mistakes. Just like we need better training for police so that our police can avoid making dumbass mistakes. Do you get where I'm coming from? I'm trying to fix some shit in our society because I care about my fellow American more than you can understand. You know, I shed more tears probably than most people. And that's because I watch a lot of body cam footage. I watch a lot of people make mistakes and just make the wrong decision at the wrong time in the wrong place in the wrong scenario, and it's soul crushing to watch because that's a life destroyed. It's hard to come back from something like that. You could lose your job. There's all kinds of money that you lose, like because of fees, fines, whatever. It's just not a good scenario. It's not okay to it's not okay to destroy someone's life, but at the same time it's not okay to fuck shit up. So don't give somebody who's already gunning for you. You got somebody behind the gun. Don't get them authorization to use it. You get what I'm saying? You don't want that. What you want to do is try to de-escalate the situation. Sometimes that means being hands off when you don't want to be. Sometimes that means being polite or just cooperating. You get arrested for some bullshit, get a lawyer, figure it out in court, get that money. That's all I'm saying. Um, you know, but impeding or interfering with an investigation, a traffic stop is an investigation, by the way, will get your ass arrested immediately. I don't care if the cop talks shit and provokes you. Keep your cool, man. Pretend like you're at work. Treat it like your job. Because it's more important than your job, it's your freedom. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking out for everybody because I want positive interactions. I want people to go home to their kids. I want the kid that's in his teens to get caught doing something and be like, "Yo, I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing. This, that, and the other. I'm sorry. I'm a good kid. I got school tomorrow. I'm just out trying to have fun." And the cop might be like, "I respect that. All right, you need to cut it out. I'll let you off with a warning. But if you're like, fuck the police, cuh, fuck you, motherfucker, I'll fuck you up, dog, you a bitch. If you weren't in uniform, I'll whoop your ass. That shit, he's gonna be like, you're a fucking criminal, you know that? Alright, this person's dangerous. We need to lock this motherfucker up so we can ID his ass later when he starts committing bigger crimes. You get what I'm saying? Like, the difference is like, alright. Or your mom's getting arrested. And you don't think she did anything wrong, but you don't know what's going on because you just walked out of your house and she's good. Oh shit, right? You could go in there and be like, she didn't do nothing. Ah! Now you're interfering with the police investigation. Let's say she got pulled over. She thought she could just go home, park, and go inside. Nah, dude. You're if you don't follow police commands, which are lawful, you know, Pennsylvania versus Mims. You can look that up. If you don't follow the police commands, they can arrest your ass, dude. Like, you go to jail for that. If you interfere with a police investigation, which a traffic stop is a police investigation, they can arrest your ass for that. You can go to jail, dude. So I think our education systems, our school systems, need to implement like an educational uh, set, basically make it part of the curriculum to teach people about law enforcement, how to interact with them, what the laws are, what common laws are easily misunderstood or unknown to the general populace, something that you can easily go to jail for not for just like not doing the right thing but not realizing it, like easy mistakes that could be avoided. I think that would help prevent a lot of bullshit from going down and make everybody's lives a whole lot easier, actually. So, um, that's just my recommendation. I think our education systems, if we implemented that type of information into the curriculum, I think that would be very helpful in keeping a lot of innocent people out of jail that are just probably just reacting, being emotional, and that's appropriate. You know, it's scary stuff. You don't want to see your loved one in a bad place or in a bad situation. So to to see something like that, it's triggering for most people, and it's understandable. It's appropriate, you know. But how you handle that, that's gonna dictate whether you go to jail or not at the end of the day, or whether you're considered a threat or not, or whether you're considered resisting arrest or not at that point. Because you might think you did nothing wrong, but you might have actually broken the law, which would mean that officer's actions are legal or lawful and just, and that would mean that you know if you resist arrest, you're gonna be neutralized. That threat's gonna be neutralized, and they go one step above when it comes to force on force. So they're gonna meet force with force, one step above whatever you're at. So just keep that in mind, and good luck out there if you get arrested. Take the L, you know, take the loss, go to jail, get bailed out, get that shit expunged, get it off your record, go back to work. It's not worth your life. It's not worth your life. You know, and if they're really doing something wrong, get a lawyer, and you can make a shitload of dough. So, I think education reform needs to be focused on a lot. You know, not to diminish the severity or the importance of any other issues that might be of prominence in our society right now. Not to diminish that at all. But I do think that this is a valid proposition and it should be implemented immediately. I'm just a man, and I'm just trying to share my point of view with you. Thanks for listening. If you got this far, I really appreciate it. Maybe give me a like, maybe subscribe. I might come out with more of these if you enjoyed this. I really appreciate you watching this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye.